Hey there, welcome back to this playlist on Tosca tips and tricks. Today we are going to discuss about link control and the different methods which are associated with the link controls. Now, if I go ahead and ask you what you can do with a link control in Tosca, and your answer would probably be around clicking the links, which obviously is the feature of a link control. So you can click on a particular link using this control and the method. But apart from that, we can do a lot more. And that is what I want to discuss in this particular video. So the hidden superpowers of a link control. Well, apart from clicking on a link, we can actually verify the label of a link. We can verify the exact URL of that particular link without even opening that link on the page. We can obviously buffer both the label and the URL values into different buffer values. Now, this could come in handy in different scenarios when you are playing around, especially with multilingual websites where you have got this different links related to multiple languages. And that is one scenario which I'm going to pick and show you how you can use these different methods to do different things with the link control. So without wasting any more time, let's jump on to Tosca. And then let's pick up a scenario where we can play around this link control. So I picked up this particular website. This is the Nikon website, as you can see. And this is a perfect example of a website which can be changed into different languages. So as you can see, there are three different links on the right-hand side. One is for English, one is for French, one is for the global website. And all three links have got different URLs, right? And they have got different labels, as you can see on the website. Now, in a scenario when you're validating this particular website, you would be prompted to validate all these different links and the URLs plus the labels, how they are displayed in different languages. So this could come in handy, which is the link control. Now, obviously, we can click on this link and we can go to the different pages. But apart from that, if we want to verify the labels, we want to buffer the labels or verify the URL and buffer the URLs, then we can use the link control. So the first task, let's go ahead and scan these controls and create a particular module for this. So I'm going to create a folder here. I'm going to call this Nikon. Inside this, I'm going to scan this application. So here we'll select this and scan it. And then in the advanced window, we are going to select the controls. I'm interested in these three different links, as you can see. So these are the three links, and all of these are unique. So I don't need to change any properties here. And I can go ahead and close them. Okay, so our module is created and it has got three different link controls, as you can see. If I go to properties, you can see these are the link controls. Okay, then next we are going to create a test case here, and I'm going to call this verify URLs for now. Inside this, we are going to take the module which we have created. So here, the first thing which I want to do is verify the label. So I'm going to create this step to verify the label of the URLs. As you can see, these are exactly the labels which are displayed on the links. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some verification in terms of the labels of these URLs. So for that, I'll go to steer property. And here, instead of selecting a particular property, I'm going to type a property called label. And then here I'm going to type or copy and paste the label which is displayed on the link, right? For some reason, this is duplicated, the label of this particular URL. Okay, but we will go ahead with whatever is provided on the website. So I will be selecting the action mode as verify. And the same, we can do it for all the other three. To just make it more quick, I'm going to copy and paste these properties and the values. Okay, so these are the different labels, and I need to change these to verify. So we have got 3 verifications, um, and let me adjust this values. Okay, so if I go ahead and run this, you will see the verification will be successful. So without clicking on the links, I can just grab the label and I can verify it with an expected value. So I have to use the property label in order to do that. Okay, so the last one has failed, but as you can see, the first 2 has passed. So something with the value. Okay, but we can easily fix that. We can grab that label from the website and put it. I'm not going to spend more time on this, and we'll move forward. So the next thing which we are going to do is we are going to verify the URL. So instead of label, I'm going to do verify URL. And again, here, instead of this, we are going to use the str property, but instead of label, we are going to use something called URL. Okay, and here we need to obviously grab the URL from the website. So we can go ahead and copy link address here for all these 3 different links, and I'm going to paste it here. And again, the same thing for these. Okay, and I need to grab the URL. Okay, so these are the 3 different URLs, as you can see, which are the expected URLs. And then I'm going to verify that with the URL property. Okay, so if I go ahead and run this again, it should be verifying it successfully. Okay, so as you can see, the second one failed because it has got a long URL, and I removed part of this so that I can show you one of the failures when the URL is not matching, but the other 2 are passing as expected. So that's how you can verify your URL values, which are the exact values. And then the same method can be used to basically buffer either the URL or label. So let's do buffering the URL, and you can use the same method to buffer the labels as well, right? So I'm going to copy this whole step and paste it here. And then here, instead of verify, we just have to replace it with a buffer action mode, and we need to change this value, and we need to change it to a buffer name. So I will do this b_en, and this I can do b_fr, and this b_gl. Okay, so if I now go ahead and run this, okay, so here you can see all the buffer has been created, and the value is stored, which is the URL. It is stored in this particular buffer, which you can use it in any other steps when you are performing any validations in your website. So these are the different ways you can use the link control in order to either verify the label, verify the URL, or you can also buffer the URL and buffer the label. So that's all for this particular video, where we learned more about the link control in Tosca, how we can use its properties in order to validate or buffer either the label or the URL of that particular link without even clicking on it. As always, if you want to continue learning Tosca and learn the different tips and tricks while you are working in Tosca, then do subscribe to our channel. Also leave your comments on any challenge or any issue which you're facing with Tosca so that we can get back to you. Do like and share our videos with others so that they can also continue learning Tosca and boost their automation skills.